Hi folks, Mr. Seba here. Here's a basic technique video for claves. Claves are often found in Latin music, Afro-Cuban music. As a matter of fact, in those musical styles, it's considered the most important and foundational instrument, often referred to as the heartbeat of the music that's going on, and will have either a straight clave or sometimes called a rumba clave, also referred to as a 3-2 or 2-3 pattern. And the technique for clave is really quite basic. Let's just look at claves very simply. Some instruments, claves, can be, originally they were made of rosewood. As rosewood has become scarce and more expensive, and really its need becoming for claves not necessary, they've become made of composite materials. These are both made of composite materials. This one has a darkened brush finish to it, so it looks more like wood, and this one is in the composite finish. Claves have two different pitches, high, and in the case first one was low, and a higher pitch. No, that's lower. Okay, and generally speaking, you have the higher pitch is going to be the sound that is struck by the lower pitch clave. And so you'll need to listen to which one it is. Not a super big deal when the pitches are this close together, but on some claves, especially African claves, they're bigger and the pitches are differentiation is way more pronounced. So how do you hold a clave? Well, you could get a sound just by striking like this, but then they don't resonate. So what we do is we create a resonating chamber for it, and we let the clave ride on our fingernails. And also, it'll rest just on the back part of the palm. And then we just strike it from the top, right over the top. That is a clave pattern in Latin music, and you'll hear it referred to sometimes in popular music as a 3-2 clave, because it's 3 and then 2 notes. So too, if you were to reverse that, and depending upon the style of music, it can be considered appropriate and in some settings offensive, would be called a rumba clave or a 2+3. Claves as an instrument, pretty basic, pretty simple, but whenever they're played in a setting, oftentimes they play that characteristic pattern that you've heard me play, either one or the other, and that pattern is to be constant and unwavering. I've heard stories from a gentleman who's since passed. He learned to play drums on the streets of Cuba before the revolution, and he told me that one time when they were playing congas, that in their little group, he accidentally reversed the clave from a 3-2, which is appropriate in Cuban music, to a 2-3, and people got angry at him and threatened to hurt him. Seems odd to me, but it happens. This is a larger set, and they're generally lower pitched. Oh, no, they're not. Same pitch, so I won't demonstrate that. Anytime you're working with claves, again, put them on a piece of felt or muslin, because that's kind of noisy and they make a lot of noise. You want to dampen that sound, so when it's time to grab them, you're ready to go. And we store them in a very simple pistachio bag. Keeps it easy to find. Just grab the bag of pistachios. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks.